The Maldives, 1,000 tiny coral islands scattered in the Indian Ocean, viewed as a paradise on Earth. 1 year on from the horrific tsunami, and the tourists are back. Around these resorts, no sign of the devastation unleashed on the 26th of December 2004. So why, with tourist facilities now open for business, are over 11,000 people on isolated islands still waiting for homes and communities to be rebuilt? Why is the Maldives the only tsunami-affected country which hasn't secured commitments for all the international aid it's asked for? And what will be the long-term social impact of the tsunami on this small island state? "83 people died here when the wave hit. But despite the relatively low death toll, the Maldives did not escape lightly. The impact of the tsunami on this atoll chain has been significant. In 2004, over 500,000 tourists flew into the country, a record high. But according to the World Bank, in the first 6 months of 2005, post-tsunami, tourist numbers fell by 50%.
Hit us in the kind of main economic activity, which is tourism, and effectively killed off all of the tourist arrivals for about 6 or 7 months. So I think in some of the other countries, even though the numbers in terms of deaths and damage to houses, even though the numbers may be higher, the overall impact that we felt was greater because it just was a national tragedy for us.
1 year on, and visitor numbers are picking up again. It's good news for the Maldives. Tourism contributes directly and indirectly to the bulk of the country's GDP and provides a large proportion of the government's revenue.
We think about 85% of the economic activity in the Maldives is based around tourism or tourism related. And that becomes a serious problem because when tourism is affected, the intra-country is affected. It affects the livelihoods of every single person in the Maldives, from the people who live in Malé to the people who work in the resorts, and their families who live in the outer islands.
Tourism is the mainstay of the country's economy. According to the Maldives Association of Tourism Industry, it contributes 31% directly to the GDP and up to 70% indirectly. Husni Musa is one of 25,000 Maldivians employed in the tourist industry. He works as a front-of-house receptionist at the Hakura Club. This resort was one of the most severely damaged, but within months it was receiving visitors again.
The job is very important for me. Because if I'm in home, I don't get this amount of money. There is not much work to do, only the fishing actually. Because of that, we have to get the job somewhere. I think this is very best place to work here.
Husni's family live on the adjacent island called Hufushi, 20 minutes by speedboat, 2 hours by local Doni boat. Their island, like many others the tourists rarely see, was severely damaged by the tsunami. 17 people died here. Islanders are still waiting for their homes and lives to be rebuilt. This camp is one of 2 here, temporary home to about 900 people. Husni visits his family every couple of weeks.
We are living here 1 year. It is very difficult, I think. And also you can hear this. It's very hot and noises and everything. This is my daughter draw this one, painted this one. And this is my bag, and this is the wardrobe, hanging the clothes and everything.